Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone is doing very well. Had a very good week. It is Erev Shabbos, Parshas Vaetchanan, and today we read once again the Mevaseret Dibros. And there's a very famous comment by the Ibn Ezra. The Ibn Ezra is found in Parshas Yisro on the Mevaseret Dibros, but the Ibn Ezra comments how is the Torah can command us of the last of the Dibros, the 10th Dibra, Lo Sachmod. After all, how can we be commanded onto our emotions, what we feel? I enjoy my neighbor's car. I wish I had such a car. How can I not covet his vehicle? So Ibn Ezra has a very, very famous comment, and Ibn Ezra explains that he is a mashal. He says, we admire birds, and we look at birds flying, but we don't wish to be a bird. We don't really wish that we could sprout wings, have a very small little head, and live life as a bird. We don't covet birds. Why? Because we understand that, yes, I'm a human being, and wings are not shaykh to me. The peasant who lives a very impoverished life doesn't think when the princess is open for a shidduch, doesn't think that it's shaykh to him. He has no shaykhus to that. He does not wish and dream about marrying the princess because he understands it's totally out of his league. And essentially, says the Ibn Ezra, with those mishalim, that's how we're supposed to approach our neighbor's property. This has no shaykhus to me. Wings have no shaykhus to me. The princess has no shaykhus to me, and therefore I don't covet it. It's out of my orbit, out of my world. So my neighbor's car has no shaykhus to me. Hashem gives me exactly what I need, what I'm supposed to have. It has no shaykhus to me, and therefore I don't covet his property. So the Ramban suggests another idea, very striking. He notes that when it comes to all of the Mevaseret Dibros, so we've had the Mevaseret Dibros, but in Parshas Kedoshim, where the Torah kind of recounts a lot of the details, you have a repetition of a lot of the Mevaseret Dibros are really there, hidden away in Parshas Kedoshim. So we have, for example, Kabedes Avicha, and we have the Isser of Ishim Avaviv Tiro in Parshas Kedoshim. We have Shabbos referenced in Parshas Kedoshim. We have all of the Dibros referenced in Parshas Kedoshim. So how exactly, where do we find Lo Sachmod there? So you won't find Lo Sachmod in Parshas Kedoshim. So the Ramban says, yeah, but there is a parallel. What's the parallel to Lo Sachmod that is in Parshas Kedoshim? V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's also a very hard thing to achieve, but it's the flip side of Lo Sachmod. And Mashal L'Mahadavar Domer. Is a father or a mother ever jealous of their children? Let's say I have children that are making a lot of money, that are very successful in business. The parents are less successful. Let's say in some fashion or another, the children are exceeding the parents in terms of their religious growth, in terms of their wealth, in terms of other attributes. The father and mother are never jealous of the child. They're proud of the child. They're so happy for the child. Why? Because there's a real feeling of ahava, father to child. The father, mother loves their children so much, only wants good for them, only wants what's in their best, has no jealousy, chas v'shalom. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha is the antidote to Lo Sachmod. A father never covets what his child has. A mother never covets what her daughter has because of love, because there's so much love there. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha is the cure to Lo Sachmod. And that is ideally how we're supposed to approach our neighbor as well. I'm so happy for them. I'm so caring for them. I love them, and therefore I want things to be good. I'm happy when things are going well for them. I'm happy when they're wealthy, when they're religiously motivated, when things are good. I'm not jealous. I am so happy for them, just like a father, mother for their children, so to us for our neighbors. That's the level we're supposed to reach. That's the antidote to Lo Sachmod. That's the parallel in Parshas Kedoshim, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, to Lo Sachmod. So midos that we should all be working on, not easy to achieve, certainly. It's much more natural when it comes to a father, son, mother, daughter, but these are the midos that we're supposed to achieve even with our neighbors. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.